Hey, it is Dave and Leslie from the QQ Radio Show along with Kendall Paul from the VHS. How are you?
I'm good.
Leslie's not here. She's not feeling good, so this is the weird camera angle and everything. So we have Pablo. So why don't we tell us a little bit about Pablo?
Feel how soft he is, Dave.
Oh, my goodness.
Isn't he soft? He's super soft. He's a little old man.
I'd say he is not a puppy.
He's not a puppy, but he's about 8 years old.
Yeah.
He is one of the dogs that we removed from that hoarding situation.
Oh, okay.
And so, you know, he is about probably a beagle mix, you know, just based on his size. He's obviously as big as he's going to get. But Pablo is so good.
Well, he is just very calm, collective. He seems that he'd be good. Maybe even if kids are around, he seems to be friendly. But even someone who maybe lives by themselves or an elderly couple, he seems to be real laid back.
Come here, buddy. Come here, Pablo. He is so sweet. When I took him out this morning, I mean, he immediately went out and did his business.
Yeah.
So he's house trained. He also has
camera shy though.
He's a little bit. Turn around.
We got camera shy here.
Turn around. Opened the car door. He just jumped right up in it. Got in the passenger seat. Sat down. He was like, "Okay, let's go. Let's roll."
That is awesome.
Yeah, but he's got a little gray around the muzzle. But I don't want people to forget about these older dogs.
Well, that's a big thing too. Everybody thinks they want puppies and kittens, but you have the older dogs in need. So, what would an adoption fee for Pablo?
Well, you know, because he's a small dog, that would normally put him at $120.
Okay.
But because we're running our senior special right now, it's half off all of our senior animals. So whatever their adoption fee would be, it's half off. So his would only be $60. That, of course, he's been neutered. It's going to be all of his age-appropriate vaccinations, the nationally registered microchip, and look at that face.
He literally is just chilled, laid back. He's ready to kind of hang
sweet,
out.
and he's really soft. You know, sometimes you have a little bit more wiry hair or something like that, but he's just got a really sweet coat. Look at that tail wag. He's a happy boy.
So he's been with other animals, I'm assuming, with a sanctuary. So he'd be good with other pets and everything.
Yeah, I think he's going to be good in pretty much any situation. You know. When you're thinking about an older dog, you're just thinking about the fact that you have, you know, you have to be in consideration of the fact that they are getting a little bit older, making sure that they have, you've got the money for vet care if they need something extra. But, you know, he might need to be on a senior food, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to do well in just about any household. He's just going to be a lover, and I think his attitude and personality really shines.
Like I said, he's very laid back and just chilled. He hasn't barked once since you've been here. You've been here for like 10, 15 minutes. He just seems to be like he'll be good in an apartment. He'd be good at somebody's house. He needs someone to kind of love him and just hang out with him. Am I boring you, buddy? Is that it? Am I boring you?
No, look at that tail. He's happy.
He's young and happy. I'm confused. You're like a woman, Pablo. You confuse me. You give me two emotions at once.
But he's good, and we just want to see all these dogs that were in that situation.
Yeah.
We want to see them with a family. We want to see them in a home where they're, where they're being loved, where they have the attention, where if they have other animals around, that they can, have good relationships with them.
Sounds solid.
Yeah, he is.
He sounds solid. So he's up for adoption now. How many dogs do you have at the VHS right now?
Bunches.
Do you really? Okay.
Bunches and bunches. Yeah, we are actually pretty full on dogs right now. So if you've been thinking about it, please come into the shelter because we have pretty much all of our kennels are filled. Of course, cats, we're overflowing with cats, and I think we still have 17 rabbits up for adoption.
Jeez.
So lots of rabbits as well. And I think we even have some anoles, which are little lizards.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that are up for adoption too.
So what? So the senior special you have is on dogs and cats and all.
Yes.
Is rabbits too? Or, I mean, do you know what an age
I
of a
don't know
rabbit?
if we have any rabbits that are
that old.
Of old enough, but I don't know that we don't. It would apply to them as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
again, it's half off. And how long is that going for?
Well, just as long as I decide to
There you
go
go,
for,
see?
Dave, because as long as I have senior animals.
It's nice to have the boss in here to answer that question. Whenever I decided to
We don't have an exact cutoff on it yet. We were thinking that we would probably do it for, at least a solid month, which that would kind of put us at the end of April. We'll kind of reassess what our senior animal situation is at that time.
Well, again, when you took them out of that sanctuary, you got a bunch of animals that you weren't expecting.
We did.
And most of them you said were older animals.
We did. VHS took in, I think, 21 dogs and ended up with 23 cats from that situation. Of course, many of the other area shelters took in dogs as well, so I'm sure they're seeing situations that are similar. But yeah. He's a good boy.
Again, he's half off, and if you want to go see him, what are the hours that people can adopt, Kendall?
They can come in noon to 6, Tuesday through Saturday. We're always closed on Sundays and Mondays. People are always there. I always have teams of people that are taking care of all the animals, but I don't have enough to have all the adoption and intake departments
Yeah.
open. So Sundays and Mondays we're closed, but Tuesday through Saturday, noon until 6 p.m.
So check it out, and again, give Pablo a home. And of course, you have your big fundraiser coming up at the end of the month.
We do. Tickets are going very, very quickly. So if you thought about coming, you need to make reservations soon. If you're thinking about bringing a whole table of 10, you need to actually call us because we're going to have to try to accommodate. But yeah, it's April 29th. We're getting everything ready for it. It's going to be a really great event.
And what's the phone number if people do want to call you?
812-426-2563.
All right, very cool. All right, Pablo, say bye.
Hey, bye, Dave.
He's like, oh, I'm going to come to you now. Oh, there you go. Now you're not camera shy when I say we're hanging out the phone. So, again, check it out, Pablo. He's half off. And all the animals you can take a look at VHSLifesaver.org.